Okay, y'all. Let me tell you what just happened to me. Okay, y'all. So, after I go get my food, I go get my kids' food, right? They want pizza. So, I come out. It's like 2 pieces in my hand. I got like 2 liters of soda. Well, 2 liters of soda. My keys, napkins, all of that stuff. So, you can see my hands are full. But I was going to open the door for myself. The young gentleman who was with, I'm taking that was his girlfriend. He opens the door for me. So, I thank him. I walk to my truck. As I'm going to my truck, I hear this woman yelling at the top of her voice. I'm putting a pizza in my truck, and now it's a screaming match. It looks like they didn't even get their food, okay? Y'all, I'm going to quote what this young lady said. She said, "That's what the problem is. You too MF friendly." Okay? I'm still ignoring it, whatever. I can hear it, but it's not my business. And he said, "Are you really tripping right now? For real? Why do you do this kind of stuff?" And she said, "That's your MF problem. You so friendly to these bees." Y'all, I didn't know how to process that, but I got in the car and turned my music on. But as I'm looking at them get in their car, like, he's overwhelmed with that. And I don't know what their history is, but I wouldn't trip about my man. I don't care what it is. I wouldn't trip about him simply opening a door for a lady who has a lot of things in her hand. I love my physical man. I love the fact that he'll stop what he's doing to help a woman if she's in need. I love that. I don't know if that's an insecurity. I don't know if it's something that they had in the past. I don't know. What y'all think? Tell me in the comments.
So yeah, you guys can let me know in the comments as well, because this is just what I think. I think that oftentimes when you see women doing that, it's because either they know the guy is seeing other people, because it sounds like they might be just dating. At least that's what we think. Um, and she knows that he's, seeing other people. She knows that he's in communication with other people. And so when she see him communicating with other women, she probably is doing what she was doing when he opened his door for this lady. That's what I think. And then some women are just real insecure like that as well, for whatever reason. Oftentimes it's, just silliness, right? You can clearly see the situation, or the way she's explaining it. She had things in her hand, and then it kind of goes into a conversation somebody else was having. Who was that? I think that was K. Michelle. Women are now participating in making these men the way that they are, right? You should be happy to see your man or anybody else's man with some manners, right? But then it kind of also plays into this whole thing where you hear these guys out here calling Russell Wilson square. But I think women are building and molding these monsters, because you should be happy to see a man stop and do that, because if your mother or your grandmother is out there shopping or picking up groceries, you would hope that somebody would hold the door for her, right? And that's just how I feel about it. I think that to say this man was supposed to sit here and watch this lady struggle coming out the door and all this stuff, it kind of says something about you as a person, beyond you feeling insecure that, the guy might flirt with the lady. In which, like I said, that's why I said that. I feel like maybe that's something that he has done in the past, or he is already communicating with other people and she's aware of it, and maybe she's just, she haven't said anything to him yet, or maybe she has and she's just still with him, and every time she sees him around another woman, she kind of goes into this, this routine. But I don't know. I think that if you let people know you don't trust them, then they start, feeling like maybe they should have a reason not to trust you. It just gives off toxic energy, right? That's how I feel about it. Like I said, I don't even see why you would have an issue of someone holding the door for someone, right? But I feel like we probably all have, as women, gone through something very similar to what she's talking about. And you're like, what? You know, the person don't even have to just say anything to you. They could just be standing next to you. So I think that it's kind of hard to say without really knowing what's going on in their relationship. But that's not a good thing, a good spirit to have on you, a spirit of insecurity, like that, on that level. So I should hope that that is about something else. But if it's not, that's something that people should work on, because it could have been her coming out the door. Forget her mama or the grandma. It could have been her coming out the door. I would think she would want some guy, even if she wasn't, if she wasn't with her boyfriend, she would want some man that's right there watching her come out the door to hold the door for her. Right. This is why I always say thank you, because first of all, these guys don't have to do it. And a lot of them are not being taught to have manners these days. And so, that's why I always say thank you, because they don't have to do it. And you should offer them that much, a thank you. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, because without really knowing what's going on in their relationship, I should hope she's not that insecure that just because the man holds the door for someone, she's going off like that. And that's just going to create a lot of problems, because if he was raised to have manners, then you have to have him question, asking himself questions about who he is. Then yeah, that's probably that's going to cause a problem. That's what I think. And I just think that's bad to have women walking around like that. It's not a good look. To me, it's not. And it's certainly not a good look if you're teaching your son that, right? But I think people definitely have gotten away from people having manners and being respectful to the elderly, to women. We definitely have moved from that. And I'm not just talking about the Black community. I'm just saying in general, people are not, they're just not that way anymore, right? So I don't know. I guess it could be that as well, how she was raised. So maybe because she wasn't told that, men should open the door, help a woman across the street if he can, if he has the time to do it. Maybe she wasn't taught that, and so maybe she's taking him not doing it that way, or doing it as he's flirting with other women. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that's what it is in the comments, or do you think that she's just insecure like that? Or maybe he has given her reason to feel insecure. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.